So he called spell card, then he's going to get to summon his super agent. If not, then
We just normal summon it.
yeah, just normal summon it afterwards. I think it's probably better for him to just keep it, depending on what's in his hand. So let's take a look. So we've probably got some hand shots in here. So, wow, that's actually a full hand of monsters. So he does have a quick fix, so he could just quick fix as opposed to summoning the super agent, just so that he gets to keep the super agent's effect.
He also has a scrap recycler, which is able to send like a machine from his deck to the grave.
Yeah.
So you can send one of the spirals, like quick fix or gear drone.
Yeah.
Does they do stuff in the grave? Do something?
Well, it's just they're good with big red. So
No, okay, so it is as well. Yeah. But we do see him drop the scrap recycler.
yeah. So I need to try and remember what scrap recycle does. Yeah, he's playing some very interesting cards in this spiral deck.
And he's gonna send Jet Synchron to the grave.
Wow. Okay, well that's pretty good because that's
Yeah,
kind
that's
of a
much
little
better than-
synchro
much better
synchro
than what I
thing
thought.
going on. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, it also has Scrap Recycler also has the effect that you can shuffle 2 level 4 Earth Machine monsters from your graveyard into your deck and draw a card. That's pretty cool. Cool little card.
He's just got a pass turn on that though, so not the best opening.
No, I think he
But,
opened a full hand of
yeah,
monsters.
So unfortunate,
Yeah.
but that happens in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, happens sometimes. So Junfan here, let's see what he's got in his opening hand. So he opened a Max C, Pop Desires, Torrential Tribute, Dimensional Barrier, and a Gold Gadget. So yeah, immediately going to see what the Desires brings.
Hoping for really any ABC piece.
Any ABC piece.
Yeah.
What would be even
even
better?
a
Union Hanger.
Union Hanger, yep.
Yeah, that would be better than an ABC piece.
A lot of options to get though, so
Yeah, there's no real luck involved here. There's a whole bunch of stuff that you could get a hold of to make this hand live. So let's see. I'm dying to know what he drew. He drew a Twin Twisters and a Photon Thrasher. So, not much. Oh, okay. He must have drawn Trevor as well. I may have been looking at the wrong person's hand. I was definitely looking at the wrong person's hand. So yeah, he actually opened completely differently to what I saw. Anyway, so swiftly moving on. Here's the Photon Thrasher. Good start. Probably going to follow it up with the Gadget. After obviously, yeah, Union Hanger, then the Gadget. So yeah, his hand was not the hand that I said earlier. He opened like double terraforming.
So we see him add the C.
Yeah, Crush Wyvern. Going straight to the hand here. Probably going to get summoned with the Gadget. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't think it actually. Yeah, he didn't have a Gadget in his hand. I was looking at the last ABC player.
Yeah.
It gets very confusing when we've got the same deck twice.
But either way, it's gonna overlay. Make Tsukiyomi or Gigan X.
Yeah.
It goes to Tsukiyomi.
Yeah, I think it's the better play. He gets to control
Yeah.
kind of what his hand is gonna be here. Especially considering he's got quite a few trap cards.
Yeah.
Well, at least 2.
Yeah. The
Things
standard
like that.
the standard opening for ABC.
Yeah, very standard.
But still very powerful.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's able to set a couple. There we go. And then straight away able to make that Dragon Buster accessible and draw quite a few cards from it as well.
So he does lose the Maxi, which is
Yeah. We were talking about this. Was it us who were talking about this? About Maxi and ABCs?
I don't think so.
Someone was talking to me about this, about Maxi and ABCs. I think it was some of the players, about how it's not optimal because of that exact situation where you discard it. But
Yeah.
I don't think it's that bad. I think discarding Maxi is, like, if you've opened Tsukiyomi and done that whole thing, then you don't really need the Maxi.
Yeah, if you have the combo, then you're gonna go for the combo. But obviously, if you don't have it and you have the Maxi, well then you have the Maxi for.
Yeah, for future use.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think that's a good sacrifice.
Yeah, no, I definitely think it's a good sacrifice.
For the play. Because look at that full back row.
Yeah,
ABC Dragon.
and Tsukiyomi
Yeah.
next turn. Well, that's interesting. Junfan does what I've only ever seen one other person do on stream. which
Billy
is
Bragg?
Billy Bragg.
Yeah.
Kind of he covers his face down. So
Yeah, I
he-
saw that at Bocklin. I was like, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've seen a lot of people do it ever since.
Yeah, it's kind
Yeah.
of weird. So Alex here, getting to spy on his opponent's deck, which is quite fascinating the way that these guys... I've never actually physically seen someone do this. It was quite interesting how Junfan just kind of handed the deck over and said, off you go. Alex was like, I can imagine... I don't know why I got this image of him kind of doing this little face where he's like...
Yeah.
little sneaky face while he's picking up the 3 cards to have a look at them.
That's what's good about Spyrals. You get like a lot of knowledge
Yeah.
of what your opponent's playing. And he
Yeah,
gets to rearrange the 3 cards, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it's so interesting how that deck works. Because it's, you can sometimes rearrange, especially with, the big combo decks that we have. The ability to rearrange them is just so strong, because you can just give your opponent cards that they just don't want, simply. So yeah, he's able to get the perfect information for the agent.
So.
And then he's probably going to destroy. Yeah. So at this point, that's resolving. So yeah, the agent. Oh, I love the agent. It's so cool. So I'm going to play Dimensional Barrier. I don't know what he's going to call there.
Yeah, that's
Probably
interesting.
exceeds.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
So the drone. So it goes up for each card that I think it's each card your opponent controls.
And ABC Buster Dragon's effect was activated, banishing the super agent, and then he tags out in the same chain.
Yeah, all in the same chain.
To summon his 3 ABC cards.
Yeah, it is 500 attack for each card your opponent controls. So if he'd have been able to keep that on board there, they'd have gained like 3,000 attack.
So a big board to break.
Yeah.
Pretty standard ABC.
No,
for
I don't think
Yeah.
Alex is going to be able to come back here. But I'll be happily proven wrong. I've not played Spirals much, apart from the initial deck that I made, where I made it to summon Utopia Kaiser.
Right, yeah.
I don't know if you ever saw that deck on the YouTube
I've
channel.
seen that around, yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool.
So big red being played.
Yeah. So he's going to get the drone back. He gets to look at his opponent's cards again. I love it. It's great.
Having a little peek.
Yeah. So he because obviously they got rearranged when he went to look for his search for the Union Hanger. So yeah, he definitely is going to make sure that his opponent has got a bit of a dead draw next turn, or at least as dead as it can be. Yeah. So our secondary game seems to be moving on quite swiftly, which was the it was Nurseburn, so Dark Lord Nurseburn versus Mermail.
Do you know who won game 1?
Don't know. We should probably check that. That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
If it was the Nurseburn play.
Because I could really see that going either way.
Yeah, it could, I mean, if you get your combo, especially with her being renamed and stuff, so
Yeah.
that she's got a whole lot more support now.
Yeah. And
Nurseburn can
searchables.
make a big.
Yeah, being searchable is crazy.
Yeah, and Ixchel as well, being able to just draw
Oh,
engine.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty crazy. Okay, no, we've been told that the Mermail player won game 1. So yeah, could have gone either way.
Yeah.
So yeah, that big red is currently stopping that drone from being destroyed by battle. It's just another purpose of big red. I don't quite know how a drone would drive a car, but we'll glaze over that for the sake of this game.
I mean, maybe like equips to the car or something? Like it goes in-
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, so it
Yeah.
doesn't actually drive the car with
Yeah.
like arms. It like integrates into its technology and then drives the car.
That's what
like
I
that.
imagine, but
Well,
then who is
yeah.
driving the car at that point?
Yeah, exactly. No one's driving the car. It's like one of those new autonomous cars.
Yeah?
Yeah. See, Spirals were ahead of the game.
So we see the Castell.
Yeah,
Coming
that's
out.
that's the way to get rid of it. I think that's all she wrote for this game one.
It looks like it.
Yeah, unless Alex had some
So-
crazy spiral gauze.
Yeah. So obviously
yeah,
opening 5
interesting.
monsters, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, interesting game there. I don't think the spiral deck quite got off the ground that it needed yet. So we'll see. We'll see if going into game 2, Alex has a better shot here. So let's have a look at his side deck. What's he going to be putting in here?
He does have Diddy Crows, which will definitely help to banish the ABCs. Has Lava Golem.
Yeah, Lava Golem's pretty good.
Yeah, System Down, which is very good. Even Book of Eclipse, if you want to go that route, yeah. But
So yeah, he's got quite a bit of stuff then.
Yeah, I would say
Quite a bit of
Lava
stuff.
Golem, System Downs
Yeah.
would probably come in. Even Twin Twisters. He's got two-sided.
Yeah. So yeah, let's see. So does Junfan actually have anything for this?
I don't know. I don't think
Hold,
so.
hold on a second. Before we evaluate this side deck, this is the most amazing handwriting I've ever seen on a deck list, ever.
Yeah, it's very neat. Very...
That's not neat. No, that's not neat. That is amazing.
It's something else.
I have really bad handwriting, okay? I have really bad handwriting. And this is amazing. This is really amazing. Woodhouse, come and look at this handwriting. It's amazing. I wasn't expecting you to actually come and look at the handwriting. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty good. That is amazing. Woodhouse approves of the handwriting.
He does.
Yeah.
So,
The side deck. Yeah,
Yes.
side deck. Oh, it's on the back. Okay. Yeah, so we've got...
I think the bright side for Alex here is that he didn't see much of what his deck actually does.
No, he didn't.
He's pretty much going kind of with a blind eye. Doesn't know.
He's playing Pot of Acquisitiveness. That's interesting.
That is interesting.
Because, we were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, we were.
I actually think it's really good. If your opponent Ghost Reapers, and you just, play that...
Yeah, I think
It's
he'll
just,
also bring it in because playing ABC, you're probably going to fear System Down and Ghost Reaper all the time.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
I feel
I
like
think
that's
it's really
definitely
good.
coming in.
I think it's really good.
We could see Anti-Spell Fragrance coming in.
Yeah, we should show the handwriting. Can we show the handwriting? Not that I want to show his whole deck. We just talked through the side deck, so let's show the handwriting. So if you can bring the camera back to us. Yeah. Okay. Jarvis is going to bring the camera back to us just for a second while these guys are still side decking. It's amazing. It's amazing. We've never had this on a YCS stream before. I think it's getting pretty late. Let's try and get this on camera.
You may have to.
Oh, there's too much light. Okay. What a shame. Okay.
Well, we tried.
We got some assistance from our tech team here. Just show the yeah. Okay, we transitioned. Okay, well, we'll show it in the post match discussion because it's an important part of the match. Okay, so Junfan here, just shuffling up. Okay, we've got a member of the tech team just taking a picture of a sample of the deck, so you can see the handwriting. It's so good, so good. Right.
So they're still shuffling up.
Because Chap knows how much I love shuffling. I just love watching people shuffle. These guys seem to really enjoy shuffling, so let's not make them skip that. They're loving it. They're loving it, these guys. Yeah, the paper as well. It's good quality paper. It's just great. We'll show you it afterwards. I think our tech team
Really
is gonna.
fascinated on this handwriting.
Because my handwriting's awful, and this is a real revelation. It's really good. So yeah, I think our tech guys are providing a picture in chat very soon. Yeah, of course, the next TCG exclusive is going to be based on handwriting. It's just going to be a picture. We're just going to take a picture of this guy writing his deck list out. It's going to be great. Okay, on with the game. We stopped shuffling.
And I imagine Alex is probably going to go first.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I don't think you'd want ABC to go first.
No, especially if you manage to get drawn off. Pretty swiftly in that first turn, that completely limits. That's kind of the best time to do it, really.
Yeah.
Apart from if they're top decking, then yeah, that's even better. But it's pretty optimal to get it done turn one.
Just to make sure that what he's drawing isn't the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we're getting pictures of the hands here. So let's see what they open.
So we do see Super Agent coming down.
So yeah, did he just go ahead and normal summon that?
I don't know. They've kind of
I
like
think his hand is almost identical
yeah,
to
it
last
is.
game.
It's just 5 monsters again.
I mean, he's playing quite a few monsters. He's playing 19 monsters, which is quite a lot in today's meta. But
Someone's a scrap recycler. Imagine sending.
oh, so he must have special summoned the Super Agent then.
Sending the
Let's
Jet
call it
Synchron.
Yeah. Okay.
So we might actually see
yeah,
a
he might be
synchro
able to
play
make
here.
some synchros.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, opening 5 monsters again. That's not the best.
Yeah.
But let's see what he can work with.
Yeah. So he's able to use the effect quick fix. So if there's a Super Agent on the field, you can discard a card to special summon quick fix back, and you can do that as much as you want. Okay, I think I see where he's going with the idea of his deck here. So yeah, he just discards a card, gets that back. Quick fix gets its effect as well. You see where we're going with this?
Yeah.
So he's then able to synchro with that quick fix, and then immediately going to get it back by discarding another card, synchroing again, and then
So
up and up and up and
the
up.
spiral combos coming out.
Yeah. So here's where the combo is going to come in.
So deciding what synchros to go into.
Yeah. So I think he's just trying to work
has a
this
lot
out.
of them.
Yeah.
A lot of options.
I think he's trying to decide in his head kind of where he wants to end up here, because he's got a whole bunch of options.
So he's going to synchro for a 5.
Yeah.
Oh, 4. That's 4.
So he's having a quick read of that. I think there's going to be some interesting synchros that we don't actually know, so I don't know what that actually is. I think it's a Speedroid.
That Pi Speedroid, and I can't.
Arita. Let's see if we can find
If we
it.
see a Taco,
Oh, we get
being
Dark Hole
played.
anyway. That's a shame. I wanted to see what it was. Anyway, so moving on. So there's a gold gadget. So we're going to see ABCs here doing this stuff. I think Alex looks visibly upset here with the way that he's kind of waving on his opponent's plays here. It's a little frustrating, because that's the way that you play your deck. Is if it's susceptible to Dark Hole, then that's just how it ends up being.
but it makes the Gigan X searching out the A. Assault call.
Yeah, he's just doing the regular ABC plays here.
So he does have a Solemn Strike in hand and a Book of Eclipse.
Yeah, so there's so many defensive options. I think that Dark Hole really did it for
Yeah.
Alex Chambers here. I was expecting more from his combo, to be honest. I thought he was going to be able to do some nice synchro combos, but he just didn't.
So he would be setting Book of Eclipse, Solemn Strike, and Cosmic Cyclone.
Yeah.
So some pretty good cards to have set.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's loads of defensive options in those cards. To be honest, Alex opened almost full monsters like every single one of these games that we've seen here, and just to say it once more that these aren't the bottom tables. This is up there.
Yeah, these are both X1, right?
No, I think they're both X. Oh no, they must be X1s.
X1, yeah.
I think this was table. I think it was table 19.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, just had a small shudder to the game there. I think someone must have walked into the cameraman. So there we go, and strike the mathematician. Yeah, just that's kind of all the answers.
Yeah, he had it
all the answers there.
And all the cards that he needed to counter.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got to line up pretty well when one guy's got exactly the amount of stuff that the other guy has counters for. That's really unfortunate.
And he's got the Union Hanger, which he just drew into. So
wow.
That's what you want to see playing ABC.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to see.
Search out the C.
That's really good.
And he's going to use Giga and X's effect to add Gadget back to his hand from the grave, using an effect to summon C. And equipping B with Union Hanger. Overlaying into Ujin Tsukiyomi.
Yeah. So we've just been informed that the secondary game that we have is going well into game 3 now. So they've been they're not going to have a chance to switch over to the primary table. So here we go. Junfan doing his ABC combos here. Tsukiyomi discarding all of the ABCs.
Drawing 2 cards. Going into ABC Bust the Dragon.
Yep.
And
that's
that'll be the game.
Yeah, so Junfan was able to just close the game out here. Yeah, I don't think we got to see as much Spyrals as I would have liked.
Nah, he didn't open any. He barely opened any spells. Like,
yeah, I think his
all the
opening
spells
hand
he plays
was pretty suboptimal. To be honest. Let's switch over to the post-match discussion.